Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Now, on the eve of the FIFA Women's World Cup to be jointly hosted by Australia and New Zealand, FIFA President Gianni Infantino has said the world governing body cannot guarantee the announced prize money for players will actually get to the players. Infantino says FIFA will distribute money to federations rather than oversee direct payments to players. The world governing body announced in June that every player competing in the tournament would be paid at least $30,000. Now, Infantino said Wednesday that ensuring such payments go directly to players isn't feasible. The General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, JFF, Dennis Chung, is however reassuring that the reggae girls will be properly compensated.
What I can say to you is that we will ensure that our players, get everything that's due to them. We have a contract with the players, and we will ensure that players are paid everything that is due to them.
Meanwhile, ahead of their Group F opening match against France, Jamaica's reggae girls have been given an injury boost, with forward Jodie Brown turning up for training on Wednesday at the Victoria Training Centre in Australia. Brown picked up a thigh injury on Sunday in the Jamaicans' 1-0 win over Morocco in a friendly international. But Brown, who trained by herself while the rest of the team did tactical work, completed several 100-meter sprints to maintain her fitness. The 21-year-old also did some gym work, but despite the encouraging signs, team doctor Gillian Lawrence says there is no guarantee that the forward will play on Sunday. Meanwhile, assistant coach Xavier Gilbert says today's tactical session was geared to dealing with the threats of the French team.
The training session was pretty much how can we exploit some areas that we think will be left available by the French, and also how to curtail some of their strengths in terms of how we defend, especially in the wide areas. We know where they're going to want to exploit us, and they're going to counter-press a lot and try and force us through the middle and do a lot of pressing from there and then go directly. They play a lot in transition. So the session was pretty much how to curtail some of the things that we anticipate that they have been doing over the past few games and how we anticipate they're going to attack us.
Now, former national footballer Bancroft Gordon is dead. He was 66. One of Gordon's brothers confirmed with the TVJ Sports that the recently retired corporate executive and attorney who represented Jamaica between 1976 and 1979 died of an unknown cause Tuesday night in Jamaica. Gordon, who was the guest speaker for the 2014 RGR Gleaner Sports Foundation National Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year Awards, was a renowned speaker on corporate governance. The midfielder was the inaugural CASAFA Major League Player of the Year in 1978, during which time he scored 13 goals. Gordon also captained Major League club Shortwood United and was an NCAA All-American in football while at Howard in 1982 and received an NCAA postgraduate scholarship, which he used to pursue his law degree at Harvard Law School. Gordon also played professional football for 2 years in the US. And finally, there is a concern over the fitness of West Indies off-spinner Rakeem Cornwall ahead of tomorrow's second test against India at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad and Tobago. Cornwall suffered from chest infection in the opening test, which resulted in him missing 2 sessions on the second day, but returned on day 3. However, head coach of the West Indies team, Andre Coley, says the Antiguan is being closely monitored. Meanwhile, Jamaican Coley says a fighting spirit and a strong belief will form the backbone of the Windies, pulling off a series-leveling win in the second match.
Well, fantastic history. In over 100 years, we have partnered to develop the game and expose the game in different environments. And the first test is gone. We're looking forward to the second test.
And that's your midday sports report. Shamela?